What's up, you guys? My name is Hutch, and I make videos and put them on the internet. Well, I woke up this morning and checked the Twitter feeds, as I usually do, early in the morning. This is the fucking age of information. I can't tell you if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like sometimes if I don't check shit constantly, then I'm missing out on stuff, just because there's so much information flowing through the internet that you're gone for 2 hours and you miss something big. But I digress, like I normally do. I checked my Twitter feed this morning and I saw a bunch of concerned tweets from a lot of people saying, well, Microsoft Studios is disallowing monetization on their intellectual property on YouTube, and you can't stream and upload Halo anymore. And I clicked on some of the links that were talking about the terms of service. And from the outside looking in, without really doing too much deep diving, I was like, oh, okay, it looks like that's what the case is. But when I saw it, I was like, well, that makes absolutely zero sense to me, because people have been posting Halo 4 gameplay for the last, 4 months, and nothing's happened. I then found a post on NeoGAF from someone who actually works for Microsoft, responding to what happened this morning with the blow-up of concern about monetization and running ads on videos with games like Halo and Forza. And he confirmed what I kind of already suspected, which is that these terms of service have been around for quite a while. In fact, I think the terms for Microsoft Studios has been around since 2007. So for the last 5 years, that's technically been their policy. You can't run ads on any videos that feature their intellectual properties. And if you look at YouTube's own terms of service, they even say you cannot monetize stuff that is copyrighted content. That includes game footage. But here's the catch. 2009 was kind of a game changer for YouTube, for video game publishers, and for the games industry in general. Because all of a sudden, gameplay videos were blowing the fuck up and getting not just thousands of views, millions of views. And what happened after that was sort of interesting. And what essentially happened was that these terms of services that apply towards copyright and copyrighted content from these video game publishers was essentially decriminalized. So what happens, for example, in a lot of counties across the United States, marijuana is the possession of small amounts of marijuana is decriminalized. Does that mean that it's legal now? No, it's still illegal, but what happens is they just don't enforce the law. And the same thing happened with video game content. And I think a lot of people forget that at the end of the day, publishers are the sole owners of any intellectual properties that they own. And at any moment, they can strike you for absolutely no reason if they want to. Someone could be bored and be like, you know what? I don't fucking like that person. I'm going to strike them. But that doesn't happen. That never happens. In fact, I've seen it happen one time. And, well, no, I've seen it happen a couple times. There was some speculation back in the day. People were making speculation videos on Black Ops, I think. And they were using Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, but they were talking about the rumor mill that was going on about Black Ops before it came out. And I don't know if a lot of you guys remember, but Machinima Respawn actually got axed for an entire day because multiple videos got struck at the same time. Machinima then worked with Activision and cleared up the misunderstanding or miscommunication, and then Machinima Respawn was back. But the other time I saw it was when a YouTuber, I'm not going to say who it was verbally, well, I guess technically not verbally, but Twitterly assaulting a developer, belligerently, just really going after him. And the next day, one of his videos that had a game from that developer had received a strike. Well, no shit. So just to clarify, once again, too long, didn't read. You're going to be fine if you post Halo 4 or Forza or content from Microsoft Studios on YouTube. Those terms of service have been around for a while. They just don't enforce them. And a lot of these terms of services are outdated because, like I said, in 2009, everything just changed. And it's almost this universal standard from publishers that they understand that YouTube drives a lot of sales, and they don't want to fuck with that. And I don't think that they mind that people make money off of this stuff. But yeah, I kind of wanted to make a video. I'm gonna link the NeoGAF article in the description of this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I don't. It's kind of tricky because I don't think YouTube or publishers are going to alter the language of their terms of service, because if you do that, you kind of open the floodgates. So I think my prediction is that as of now, the wording's not going to change. They just don't enforce this stuff. 343 and Microsoft work hand in hand with companies like Machinima on a regular basis. And I don't know if they work with companies like TGS or Yowish or anything like that, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. And the best way that you guys can stay out of trouble, because there are some publishers that do not want you posting spoilers of the games, like Ubisoft and Rockstar do not like you posting full playthroughs of their games, at least right when it's out. A lot of the times they loosen up as the game's been out for a while, and spoilers aren't so much an issue just because the game has fucking been out for a while. But the best way to avoid getting into that kind of trouble is to pay attention to community leaders from these companies. Like, I know that Twitch and Machinima, I don't know how the other networks work, but I know that Twitch and Machinima will actively work with their partners and send out emails and put banners on the top of their web pages saying, hey, just so you know, do not post gameplay from X game until midnight of this date. Thank you very much. Boom. So as long as you guys are paying attention to what the community leaders for these companies are saying, then you should be fine. So again, don't trip. The sky is not falling. All is well, and all will continue to be well. I don't see this going away anytime soon. I cannot conceivably imagine publishers altogether saying, well, we don't want you posting our games anymore. I don't think there's any going back at this point. And maybe one day I'll watch this video and eat my words, but I think you're going to be fine. So, just to clarify, I'm over and out. I'm going to go eat some breakfast and play some games and record some shit. So, hope you guys are doing good, and I'll talk to you later. But I knew that I wanted to approach it from this perspective of someone who had left because they became depressed and came back when they were ready. And just to backtrack even more, like, I have a depressive personality. My brain just sort of naturally goes